Sounds amazing!
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
Ain't accepting, ignore, just kicking down all the doors. Guarantee you, boy, if I ask for it, it's gotta be real big. I gotta make it just for my kids and for their kids, just kids. That's wealth years and years. Promise my brother soon as he out and finish this bid, we finna do it bigger than anybody ever did. The odds is real big, jobs that's real big. Satan trying a little, my God is real big. Stayed up on the grind on the cars is real big. I gotta do it big, the only way that I can live.
Hey man, I just can't find a comfortable headset. I mean, I've tried everything. Literally everything.
Sheesh, my brother. I got you.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
That is comfortable.
Y'all think too small, I got big dreams. You just starting, I'm way ahead at the end scenes. Started reading and dodging all of the quick schemes. Money like your Spotify, boy, I got 10 streams. And I'm still looking for more. My people, they got a soar, I'm putting that on the Lord. Ain't accepting, ignore, just kicking down all the doors. Guarantee you, boy, if I ask for it, it's gotta be real big. I gotta make it just for my kids and for their kids, just kids. That's wealth years and years. Promise my brother soon as he out and finish this bid, we finna do it bigger than anybody ever did. The odds is real big, jobs that's real big. Satan trying a little, my God is real big. Stayed up on the grind on the cars is real big. I gotta do it big, the only way that I can live. And I promise I'm trying to. Before you count me out, homie, let me remind you. They was blocking the shine, now I think it's my time to. Counting them dollar signs like lights, they'll blind you. Let me rewind to back when I was broke and I couldn't acquire 2 cents. And now I got 2 rents. They was sleeping on me, homie, must have got too big. Call my phone, I be like, who this? Damn right, hell yeah, I'm brand new. Smell like can too. I'm fresh forever like canned food. Try and tell me what I can't do. I wanna see the world, my vision on shamu. That mean I got goals that's real big, foes that's real big. Y'all offer too little, sorry, my soul is real big. Coming into the ring with blows that's real big. I gotta do it big, that's the only way I can live.
What will you like today? Another Cloud 2 classic?
I'll stick with the usual. Maybe take a little bit off the sides.
Oh, that's fresh.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
Hey, watch your head. What sound experience would you like today?
I'll have the fantasy pack.
Good choice.
And could you make it a Cloud 2 wireless?
On his way, sir.
Sounds amazing!
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
Ain't accepting, ignore, just kicking down all the doors. Guarantee you, boy, if I ask for it, it's gotta be real big. I gotta make it just for my kids and for their kids, just kids. That's wealth years and years. Promise my brother soon as he out and finish this bid, we finna do it bigger than anybody ever did. The odds is real big, jobs that's real big. Satan trying a little, my God is real big. Stayed up on the grind on the cars is real big. I gotta do it big, the only way that I can live.
Hey man, I just can't find a comfortable headset. I mean, I've tried everything. Literally everything.
Sheesh, my brother. I got you.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
That is comfortable.
Y'all think too small, I got big dreams. You just starting, I'm way ahead at the end scenes. Started reading and dodging all of the quick schemes. Money like your Spotify, boy, I got 10 streams. And I'm still looking for more. My people, they got a soar, I'm putting that on the Lord. Ain't accepting, ignore, just kicking down all the doors. Guarantee you, boy, if I ask for it, it's gotta be real big. I gotta make it just for my kids and for their kids, just kids. That's wealth years and years. Promise my brother soon as he out and finish this bid, we finna do it bigger than anybody ever did. The odds is real big, jobs that's real big. Satan trying a little, my God is real big. Stayed up on the grind on the cars is real big. I gotta do it big, the only way that I can live. And I promise I'm trying to. Before you count me out, homie, let me remind you. They was blocking the shine, now I think it's my time to. Counting them dollar signs like lights, they'll blind you. Let me rewind to back when I was broke and I couldn't acquire 2 cents. And now I got 2 rents. They was sleeping on me, homie, must have got too big. Call my phone, I be like, who this? Damn right, hell yeah, I'm brand new. Smell like can too. I'm fresh forever like canned food. Try and tell me what.
Everybody, and welcome back for some more ECAC SSBU. I always like to say that I like to throw all those letters out there early. I am Sepulent, joined by Ravishing Ravish himself. We are going to be bringing you STAC going up against Fanshawe College. Before we jump into all that, though, Ravish, how you doing, man? How you feeling on this Monday night?
You know, I'm not gonna do that whole bit again where I just leave you hanging for like 7 minutes. That's fun for me and me only. But yeah, man, I'm doing a-okay, homie. I'm pretty sure you said about, I think, 19 of 26 letters that are in the alphabet. So shout out to you on that. I'm glad we're learning our ABCs, or should I say STACs.
One of these times, I'm gonna find an intro where I can get every letter in there. I'm gonna make it work. It's gonna be awesome, but it's gonna be a mouthful to say the least.
100%. But you know what? What can actually acquire? Make sure that you get almost every single letter in there. That message from our sponsors as well, which contains quite a few of them.
That's true. Absolutely. You guys want me to, you guys are going to hear about this right now before we jump into the game. I'm going to tell you all about the Lenovo Legion. The Lenovo Legion knows you play to win. To stand out from the competition, you need equipment that matches the speed of your thoughts and actions. I'm going to go through later and see if all the letters of the alphabet are actually in here. But anyway, the Legion Y25 monitor delivers wins in the toughest, most critical situations with its extreme 1 ms response time to its insane 240 hertz refresh rate. The Legion Y25 doesn't just keep up, but does a lot more. Built for those engaged in vast multiplayer battles at the tournament level, the Legion Y25 offers a 24.5-inch FHD IPS panel with built-in NVIDIA G-Sync compatibility. The Legion Y25 monitor is available at Lenovo.com and other fine retailers. Ravish, how amazing is it? I have that whole thing memorized. Definitely not reading that on my other monitor.
I didn't hear a single thing you said, so good for you, man. So, you know what? I'm glad you're having a good time and making sure that you can make sure to keep our sponsors happy and our producer. Big shout out to Colton as well on the back end doing his thing, man. Crunching on a man must be day in and day out. As I believe we do also have our lobby almost up and ready to go. So, Seth, what we seeing first today?
Yeah, so coming up first for Fanshawe, we're going to be seeing Pazora, which is a very interesting name. I like that a lot. I think that's very creative. They're going to be representing Fanshawe, and then STAC, we've got STAC on the attack. Hopefully, I'd love to see what they come through with. I don't know these players. I don't know who they're going to bring out, but I'd love to see. I talked about this last week, just some of those less conventional picks, you know. Okay, we've got a Yoshi. I think that's going to be pretty interesting. Not unconventional, but I feel not very common these days.
I mean, yeah, I think Yoshi's like a really interesting character where I find that, like, I don't see him enough, like you're mentioning, but for those that I see as a normal with characters like this, they're so practiced on it, it seems like an S tier pick. Like, it just seems so disgustingly good the way he's able to juggle this Tori off the screen, and his damage profile is surprisingly high.
Yoshi's air combos are just a terrifying thing to behold. I think you made a great point, Ravish, is when people are playing Yoshi this deep into the existence of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, that is a calculated choice. They have been practicing this tried and true matchup. But we see Pazora right now in a pretty comfortable position to get STAC, about a 20% lead, going to be able to rack that up even further. Gotta be careful though, because when STAC hits that 100%, he's going to get that go meter online. That's the scary thing about Terry, and it's going to be a little bit of action. I loved the recovery up there to cover that ledge option, gets you right back on the back air, finds that go meter into the egg, trying to find that recovery option. The up air takes it off, but no kill coming out quite yet.
You see, actually, the Pazora's been able to like have a pretty good game in terms of his side and his up airs too. He's been racking up a lot of strong hits, and Terry has not been able to respond because the problem is that Stace Esports is going for a lot of these high frame moves, and so he's getting punished very easily. And I want y'all to watch out for that down B, man. That stuff can be dangerous, but already first stock getting over Pazora.
I thought a shield poke was almost guaranteed there, but Pazora with that out of shield, I think there was a forward air. It happened so quickly, I basically missed the whole thing. And remember, folks, this is going to be that traditional crew battle style. So both of them losing stocks already, that's crucial for the rest of the series so far. Both these teams going to be 5-1 on the season. So somebody's record going to get messed up a little bit. A great attempt on the 2-frame there from Pazora. Not going to be able to find it, though. Here comes a great opportunity for STAC to try and take the lead. That out of shield option once again from Pazora finds the lineup, and it's going to be STAC who wins that trade.
STAC doing a really good job, Imaginer, to cover on the stock too, keeping up the pressure onto Pazora at this point, but him being able to respond with just a lot of solid hits of his own to make sure to keep the neutral game bouncing and keep a good balance in between going in and out of his egg and just letting this Terry just like expunge half his kit and then going in for it. But right now might be a little bit of trouble. Put up 97, and Terry can be quite strong at the percentages.
Yeah, Terry, yeah, we're definitely getting toward Pazora's kill confirm area. The more damage they take, obviously the easier it's going to be for ECAC to find that kill. And find that kill they may, but not quite yet. Pazora now up to that 152. ECAC just 5 short, but it's going to be the dash attack from ECAC that doesn't quite find that kill. Goes for another dash, can't find it yet. The out of shield option doesn't land a great roll in. But ECAC getting a little bit predictable with these rolls. It seems to be their favorite recovery option to get out of these close engagements.
Well, so far, though, the match is just match to take. Yeah, that's just it. Getting into that Terry range, but I'm sure Pazora should be able to recover this one. He's at 113, and he's going to get bounced likely.
And the up air was able to make an appearance, and if Pazora can tie us back up at that 1-to-1 stock, that's going to be great moving forward, but taking that 3% damage now, definitely going to hurt down the line. The parry into the up B, going to be able to find that kill onto ECAC, tying things up. Only a 3% difference. That is hardly anything when these characters go as high as the hundreds.
He flicked him. That's all he did in that stock. But considering how close this match has been so far between these two, it's actually impressive, and like you were mentioning, this is a crew battle, right? So after this, sure, you go and bring up your next person, but the fact that it's so close right from the jump means that this should be a close win here, sir.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Ravish. It's going to be whichever one of these players wins will win with only a single stock to take into the next game, which means we're probably going to be able to see more than one player from a team, which we've had some pretty bad luck with that recently. We've had players single-handedly walking through these series, but now it looks like from both STAC and Fanshaw, we're going to see a little bit more. A great up air into the egg, but the egg is never going to be a kill confirm off the top blast zone like that. Now that go meter available finds 38% onto Pazora. The go comes through and is able to find that damage as well, up to 70. You got to be super careful here. This has to be a kill confirm because 70%, Terry can kill.
Terry is looking to do exactly that, but like you mentioned, do a good job around the shoot with not much left of it, and that gold meter being online. Maybe Pazora could actually just die from here if he gets a true combo off. It's a tough situation between the Pazora looking for it.
No. The perfect shield from ECAC keeps them alive. There, Pazora goes in on the engagement, tries to find a shield poke, but instead gets full parried out, and ECAC gets to walk away with that one stock. So Fanshaw, they've got 2 players left. STAC, they are 1 stock in the lead.
Yeah, Pazora at the end of it, because you could see was getting really, really eager, right? Trying to go for just exact kill confirm moves, and ECAC, although we were mentioning him getting a little bit predictable near the end of the stocks, but you know, he played it scared. He was saying to hang back and wait chance, because what Terry truly need is a couple of frames. It's just like, you know, I'm gonna attempt to do what Terry does, which is just he flicks off his head and somehow you're on the other end of the screen. It's just that easy.
Absolutely, and I mean, you made a great point there. Is a couple of frames, a perfect shield like that is but a single frame. You have to hit the input at the exact time the opponent is making contact as well. Blocks out all of the damage for just a moment on one hit alone, and that one hit made all the difference. We saw that perfect shield come through into an immediate kill from Terry, so a great lineup there for STAC. Like I said, they've got a 1 stock advantage, so depending on how strong the next player from Fanshaw is, we could just go back to a complete tied game.
Most definitely could, my friend. And as you know already, because it's this crew battle, that means that Terry will be coming in with just 1 stock here on this. So, if they're able to take at least 1 stock off of, I believe it's Boogaboo, then they've done their job. Make sure that the next person coming into it is not at a complete disadvantage or doesn't have to fight things out all the way. But if he can get 2, then my man is absolutely excelente with just 1 stock. But 7. In his rare 3-0 occurrences, Stacy Sports might be this player we have here today.
Yeah, absolutely. This has been... We've seen some terrifying plays. I know last time, I think you and I were casting together, we saw somebody 3 stock with only 1 stock to their name. Yep. So that is something that we have seen before. It's definitely in the cards. It could very well happen with a character like Terry as well. So, you know, we're in a situation where it's like down, but not out quite yet. It's a bit of a double-edged sword because Terry's not as strong until he's over 100, but with only 1 stock left, you can't be waiting until you reach that 100 to make a move.
And that right there is going to be really interesting as to how that Terry decides to play into this, because considering, like you're saying, right, the straight combos, although nice at the beginning, but they pack a lot more punch once they're way up in the percentages. So what I'm thinking here is this, is we'd probably likely just get one stock out of it at the least.
Yeah.
You know, just to make sure that thanks to a relative even, we have a Diddy Kong. I don't think I've seen a Diddy Kong since the start of Smash Bros.
I think Diddy's exactly like Yoshi, kind of what we just talked about. It's like if somebody's still playing Diddy Kong this deep into Ultimate, that's a calculated play. That is an intentional move. And no Diddy Kong quite yet, but Bugaboo is also leaving the arena, so maybe there's not a Diddy Kong. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. We're all on the edge of our seat to find out. There still is. He's here.
I think they're just switching sides. Yeah, fine. There we go, here, my friend. We're going into this second match in the first overall set with the BO3 between STAC and Fan Shots. Here you can take out two of his stocks. Let's run FD.
0-7 for ZACATAC, having to give up those two stocks. Luckily enough, he doesn't go for the third. There's the double taunt, which indicates the beginning of the game. The banana peel already making appearance here. Bugaboo with some great rotations, but able to get caught out in the best time. Dash attack able to pick up an additional 12%. All of a sudden up to 51. The characters led as Diddy Kong. We're already close to kill percent, but what a combo already. Tying up the game, even taking a small lead. The peel doesn't pick it up, but that forward smash will goes for another peel play around the top. Great catch from ZACATAC to keep this fight alive. Bugaboo's rotations, though, these combos have been disgusting.
Remember at the beginning of Smash where literally everyone in the grandfather was playing Diddy Kong and just how strong he was? Like this dude was literally S tier for absolutely no reason. His damage profile was insane. His recovery was wild. And those peel plays, too, could absolutely 100 to 0 you with maybe 30, 40 sometimes. Some guy Sakurai got on top of that, but AC right now, 139, managed to get the stock and he's done his job.
Go meter is just so strong. We saw ZACATAC got over that 100%. Bugaboo gets them to the high percent, but can't find that kill confirm. Diddy Kong, a very strong character, not known for his kill confirms. So Bugaboo really struggling here to find it. The combos were great, the lead-ups were great. You talked about a great recovery as well, but Diddy Kong is missing that one crucial thing to be S tier, and it is those kill confirms. So Bugaboo has to get creative.
Man, I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Just go ahead, stand still in front of the stage, and just charge up that neutral. There's no way you get punished for that, right? Easy kill confirm.
Oh, wow, the two-frame. That's a kill confirm. That's a kill confirm if I've ever seen one. A great two-frame coming through there, keeping the dream alive. Bugaboo, though, like you said, lost one stock, so ZACATAC has done their job.
Now, although if they got two, then it would have been really phenomenal, but yo, at least you made sure that, you know, you at least give a little bit of advantage over your teammate. Now, consider we didn't get to see much of the Diddy Kong, but what we already know so far inside of Bugaboo, we know one thing too as well, is that they're definitely gonna play a lot more of a mobile, as you should be playing with Diddy Kong, right? They're gonna bounce on the stage a lot. They're not gonna necessarily vie for stage control, but a lot of their combos are gonna be based off how they land that banana peel.
Absolutely, 100%. We saw Bugaboo, those combos were very impressive. They were phenomenal, to say the very least, but it's going to be the kill confirm that they really struggled with. Looking forward, if they end up going against a Heavy again and a Bowser, just a slightly bigger character, those combos are going to be even easier. But if, you know, we come out with a Fox or a Mario, characters that can really get up close and personal, Bugaboo's going to struggle. So we are really looking at a massive coin flip on how strong Diddy Kong can make an appearance here.
I personally want to see Heavy. Like, I'm a big fan of Heavies. I'm a Heavy player myself. But, by the way, I believe our producer Colton is actually a Samus player. So, I'm judging him slightly on that. Which, because I personally play normal Samus while he plays Dark Samus. So, that's By the way, I never really got... Was there ever really a difference? Like, I don't think there was, right? It's literally just the exact same character. Sakurai, why? Why you gotta do this? Why you put two of the same character? No, three of almost same character within this game and no Waluigi. I'm mad now.
Ravish, I can't believe you say that, and then you don't acknowledge the 11,000 Fire Emblem characters that have made it onto the roster, and they're all almost the exact same thing.
Okay, look, bro, like I get that. Look, I know Sakurai must have played all the Fire Emblems as a kid and just wanted to see him in his own game. I respect it. You know what, bro? If I had a game, I would do the exact same thing. Every single anime character that I love is coming into this game. We have a villager.
Are we playing Smash 4? Is this? Are we literally
Villager.
playing Smash 4 right now? Villager and Diddy Kong going toe to toe. Derpager, that's a solid name versus Bugaboo on the Diddy Kong. Now this is going to be interesting because Derp can use a lot of these projectiles. They can use the clank. They can use the tree. They can use a lot of things to move through here. And there's going to be the gyro coming out very early on into the double slingshot. This is going to be a lot of combo game on both sides. The pocket out of the banana peel. Bugaboo cannot pull another one until it makes another appearance. So honestly, this Villager I think has a serious leg up in this matchup.
Yeah, I'm looking for maybe that setup kit coming off inside the Villager, just be able to set up like a lot of those killer confirms how they rack up that damage and make sure to keep Bugaboo in their place. And this is a good way to do it. Just getting a couple neutral hits off based on the rocket. Nice toss to bowling ball, just tracking that frame perfectly based on the recovery. Bugaboo already at 89 for what's been like a couple seconds in this match, bro.
Yeah, I thought Bugaboo's combo game was going to be the cleanest we saw today, but Derpager right now is just looking clean as ever. The tree will shield poke as it always does, and when you're at over 100%, that is certainly going to send you into the stratosphere. Derpager takes that first stock, and now Bugaboo already down to that final one. This combo game is looking insane right now. If they can find both stocks without losing one, STAC's got this in the bag.
Yo, the tree is one of the most powerful tools any character has in Smash, just straight up, bro. It is way too good, does too much damage. And when I see it on the camera, like Isabella as well, where you're able to go with the tree into into the rising rock.
Yep.
I hate that. It makes me mad.
Yeah, absolutely. And I've got to say, the utilization of this side B from Derpager has been very impressive so far. I actually played Villager in Smash 4. That's why I made that comment earlier. And I just love to see at least somebody still playing him in Ultimate, because it is certainly not me anymore. It is going to be Bugaboo able to find a lot of damage, up over 100%. Maybe that side B to get Derpager that opening once again. I would love to see Bugaboo go for a down air during this Villager's recovery, because Villager has one of the easiest stallable recoveries in the game.
Yeah, it's considering it just takes so much to do so, like you're saying. Matchup basis on the stage here yet again. Bugaboo not exactly able to play that edge guard game, considering just how much to be able to force off stage, because they both at super high percentage. But Derpager still alive after that. Wow.
Yeah, Derpager full rage as well now up to 150%, but it's gonna be I don't know what just killed Bugaboo.
Yeah, I'm very confused. I did not see a bowling ball. I did not see a tree, nor did I see a net. So
I'm very confused on what. I'm like trying to think that through. Like, what kill confirm was that? There was no firework. There was no tree. There was no bowling ball. There was no net. There was no slingshot. The only thing I saw was Bugaboo's jetpack. That was the only thing on screen.
Yeah. Did Bugaboo kill himself?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't think.
I know.
When Diddy's jetpack explodes, it does damage to Diddy Kong, but I don't think it. Folks, I'm gonna admit it. I have no idea what just happened. All I know is Bugaboo lost because of a very confusing stock.
Here's what I'm thinking. I think, like you were saying, it does do a little bit of damage to when it explodes. Maybe he charged it up a little bit too much, exploded onto him, just a little bit of Dage 5 power, and now we're here, left dazed and confused, sadly, but
I think
it's okay.
You're right. I think he charged it too much. He went onto stage and it arced up and over and just met him in the same spot and then sent him back. I have no idea. We'll watch the VOD back later, but either way, Derpager lives to tell the tale. Did Derp lose any stocks? I don't think so, right? That was 3 stocks, or was that 2 stocks?
That was a clean 3-0 from Derp. So well 3-2, I should say. So so based upon that, they're going into this next one absolutely fresh. It's really solid over on the side as they're up against AZ Tropical in this match.
Is he Tropical? I'm going to guess completely with no regard for anything. I don't know this player at all. I'm going to guess Joker. The name just makes me think Joker. I don't know why, but that's my shot in the dark.
Okay, here's how I'm going to guess. Look, AZ stands for Arizona, and Tropical is based upon tropical weather. So Arizona is hot, and Tropical is also hot. So either I'm okay with Joker guess because Joker is hot, or I'm against Diddy Kong or Donkey Kong because
that
tropical.
Would be hype. I love good Donkey Kong players. I think that's so fun. One of my best friends plays Donkey Kong, and I hate playing against him, but I love watching him play against other people. I think Donkey Kong is so entertaining. I think Village is entertaining. I'm so infuriating, truly, but when I'm not playing, I love it. I think it's great. So I'm really curious to see what Tropical brings out here. Villager's combo game there was really difficult. If you bring out a heavy, you're going to get comboed even harder. So maybe bringing out, I don't know, like I think Inkling would work really well here. Okay, Ken. I don't think this is a good choice.
No, it isn't. But look, I'm a big Shoto player. I love Ken. Ken is my favorite show in the game to play right now because although it started off on Ryu, Ken's damage profile and his kill confirmed is just way stronger. So past that, like I think like it's gonna be really tough in terms of Ken to be able to close the gap, but it's just about the small poke game closing in with his Hadokens and then getting the fire Shuryokens up in the air. You can actually easily kill for Derpager.
Yeah, absolutely. And STAC, I mean, just really coming out strong here with Derpager. They're able to find a 51% combo. The beauty of it, though, is that Fanshawe is able to get a little bit of action there. Derpager going to be tied up at 52%. Things looked really good early, but then, like you said, Tropical finds one opening, really capitalizes well off the back of it, but you cannot capitalize very well against a bowling ball.
Yeah, edge guarding with a villager is amazing. Ooh.
That would have been insane if that landed. That would have done like well over 100 damage.
That's crazy. My man would have been able to take almost 2-3 O's based upon that. But shout out to the Ken with fast hands.
Yeah, and this is AZ Tropical is kind of the last leg for Fanshawe here, at least in the first half of the game. We'll of course go into another best of, you know what I mean, 3v3. After this, the Shoryuken is going to get missed out there, dodged away. The firework comes through to cover that option, and just that constant jab will poke through the shield. Eventually misses the up B once again. Derpager just looking for that kill confirm. The bowling ball going to get caught out by the air dodge. Going to be neck and neck here, 83 to 97, but Derpager a whole stock, almost 2 in the lead.
Yeah, those Shoryukens are essential for a Ken if you are to try to make sure you can continue to get stop nice. But my God, that was disgusting. He's trying to go for it again. Not the tree down, does not chop the wood though, but we'll just leave down some foliage.
Yeah, he's going to be able to put the tree up. Doesn't go for the chop down yet. That's probably going to be kind of a last minute stance, but of course it disappears after, I think it's 8 seconds. So it's there for a little while, but it's not there super long. You can't capitalize on it, you know, a minute and a half into a new fight. Derpager now has to play so slow, caught it over 100%. Really has to settle this into a slower play style, might be utilizing that tree a little bit more. I love the utilization of Nair though. It has just been so consistent to open up these engagements on Tropical.
Yeah, because he just like covers a lot of the path of the stage and just make sure that, yo, you generally cannot go anywhere, so he falls into either that neutral or his own neutral and takes some damage one way or another. But at least AZ Tropical managing to get one stock, so not too bad out of it, but just strikes out, you could say.
Yeah, that was a strike from STAC indeed. Derpager read that roll like a children's book. AZ rolling right into the bowling ball, and that thing kills it. I swear that thing kills at 40%. I've never done the stats on it, but I swear that thing kills so early.
I mean, if you're dropping a bowling ball on some barefoot, that would genuinely hurt a lot. Like, you think about it. Like, especially when you stub like your big toe on the side of your wall at your house, like right at the corner, you're done. You're out for the day. It's over. I can't walk anymore.
Yeah, I don't know what's worse, stubbing the big toe or stubbing the pinky toe. It is a nightmare both ways. I feel like I should be wearing steel toe boots all the time just to avoid that single pain.
Bro, I'm genuinely convinced that whenever I walk in my house, the walls move closer just to hit me, and I know like my house like either haunted or hates me. Like it is absolutely wild occurrence. But as is the what we're seeing currently, the village performance has been outstanding, and STAC continues to stack up these wins.
I haven't seen good Villager gameplay in ages. That is such a breath of fresh air for me. Like I said, I played Villager in Smash 4. It has not been a recent time since I've played him or since I've seen anybody else do it well. But STAC, Derpager, with the name Derpager, and they had the icon of Villager, I was like, oh, please actually be a Villager player. They've lived up to the name. They come in hot. They get that first round win for STAC. They've got to win one more. This is the best of 3, of course. So we reset the full bracket. Now, do you think Derpager's gonna start at the beginning? Do you think Derpager's just gonna keep this win wheel moving?
I don't think they actually necessarily need to change anything in terms of their lineup, because I think it didn't work out fine as of late, and considering Villager came out hot, I think you do want to say that for as late as possible, considering you know which are you going up against.
Yeah.
The matchups get easier, Villager, as you continue on, especially if you're going up against those shadows. Yeah, you're just going to bully them.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I'm trying to think. Yoshi loses the matchup to Villager. Ken obviously loses the matchup to Villager. Diddy Kong was like a 50-50, but just play style-wise, Derpager was able to win that one. So it's almost just the matchup difference rather than the player difference. And that's interesting because Villager, really not that great of a character. I think best case scenario, C or low B tier. And just think that they're able to take out these 3 relatively more consistent, more common fighters is really just a compliment to Derpager's play style.
And that's the beautiful thing about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, that you can play literally and figuratively anybody and absolutely kill at the game, no matter how infuriating it might be. So I like that a lot, and I already get so much agency, and a lot of people coming into the game, just opportunities to shine and do their thing. So shout out to the makers getting Sakura again for doing his thing. I can't believe we're not getting anybody else, man. So sad.
It's still heartbreaking to me. It feels so weird. I just know the first Smash the first Smash announcement 5 years in the future is going to be hype. I know it's going to be crazy. I can't wait for it already. But I definitely want to see a little bit more action coming out. I don't know if Sora is tournament legal yet. If he is, I'm not surprised people aren't playing him. He recently came out. Nobody's going to be that good with him yet. But I hope we see him soon. Before the season's over. I think that would be fun to see somebody bring him out. I also hope that STAC brings out their third player, puts them at the beginning just so we can see all 3. I think that would be nice. We saw all 3 from Fanshaw, so I'd like to see all 3 from STAC as well. But Zack Attack and Derpager, even without that third player, they're putting on a show.
Mm-hmm. And speaking of putting on a show, I believe we have a show of our own that we're ready to put out as well. Our next setup is ready and waiting. So let's get into a STAC 1-up, and these are the heavies we wanted to see, as Neo Joe was the third character for the third person.
Yeah, Neo Joe, we have not seen make an appearance quite yet. That is the third player from the side of STAC, and I'm very excited to see what they can do. It's AZ Tropical coming in hot, though, able to stack up 61% already. However, Bowser just has to hit you 3 or 4 times to do that exact same amount of damage.
Yes, sir. Now, I'm a big Bowser player myself. I do enjoy him, especially if I have to pick a heavy. I'm leaning towards him every single time. Now, I'm not as good as Neo Joe, using all the side tilts and trying to go for long-range moves, though, but AZ Tropical just bounces him and shoots him off the stage in a heavy. Like, Bowser's a tough task, but shout out to him.
Yeah, absolutely. AZ Tropical able to find that first stock is going to be great. And I'll admit it, when I go for a heavy, I'm a King K. Rool kind of guy. I think he's a blast, but Neo Joe really making Bowser look good here. AZ Tropical not quite losing that first stock, but just one dash attack, one down throw away from being taken out. Perhaps it's just that turnaround hit that is going to be able to find it. AZ Tropical almost gimped out, but clips just fast enough to magnet hands out of the stage. Fanshaw still looking good. Neo Joe racking up that extra percent.
If he lands that grab, then he gets it. There we go. That's what he was looking for so long. Finally, that confirm at 7 with most characters, maybe even lower if you're a lightweight. So, and as a Bowser, getting slammed like that cannot feel good. But Neo Joe right now, he slammed himself. Ooh, really missed it.
Yeah, that would have been huge, honestly, with a top platform. Yeah, like you said, with the top platform, I think you can kill as low as 40-50% on some characters. So that is a very strong ability. You can also take them off the stage with you, but that, of course, costs you a stock of your own. So we don't see that play very often, especially in your traditional crew battles like this one. Neojo now looking a little bit rough down to that final stock. AZ Tropical 65% on their second. Already about to lap Neojo in this stock here.
Yeah, I mean...
Oh my goodness!
That's the crazy part. Man just dunks him, carries him off the stage, and doesn't even need... No! So with 2 stocks left on his hand, this is the cam play we did not get to see, and up against the Bowser, AZ Tropical shows up. Bro, he was supposed to be their anchor, and Neojo coming out first just unfortunately gets taken off.
Yeah, AZ Tropical there with a great combo. I didn't even get to talk about it. It happened so fast. It was just blink and you miss it kind of combo. That was some great action coming out from AZ Tropical. They lost 1 stock. So realistically, they're looking very good moving into this next engagement. They're, of course, practically a whole player in the lead over STAC right now. So Fanshawe really looking good in the second series already, and that was just 1 game.
But one thing we do have to be worried about is that villager. Just how good they can be. So what I'm thinking, I'm assuming they'd likely move the villager towards anchor side.
Yeah.
So now it comes down to the Yoshi. Now, we did see the Yoshi do pretty well up against Terry, so should be a pretty decent matchup for him. But if he can't get 2 of his stocks without losing less than 1 of his own, then the villager has a lot of killing to do, I'd say.
Yeah, absolutely. And ECAC gave us a good appearance earlier, was able to beat Pizora with only 1 stock remaining, and then was, of course, taken out by Bugaboo, but it was a 3-1 stock. That's kind of the statistical expectation. I think you're totally right, Revish. I think Derpature is going to be that anchor, so we're probably going to be seeing ECAC for STAC coming up next. I really want to see a little bit more action. I love what AZ Tropical was able to do there. We got those classic Ken combos that everybody loves to see, but you know, now you've lost 1 stock, you're in a mild deficit, and if Derpature comes out right now, we might as well just kiss AZ Tropical goodbye.
Yeah, that's going to be the reality of the situation, like you're saying. As I believe we are right, it is ECAC indeed, as just confirmed by production, to come in onto this next match. So I wonder if we'll see the Yoshi yet again.
This is your dream matchup. It's 2 Shotos going head-to-head. We've got a Terry v. Ken making an appearance. 2 fire-based Shoto fighters going to be duking it out probably on PS2. I don't even know if we've seen a different stage today. I feel like we've just seen PS2. And yeah, okay, it is PS2, I think. So I'm very excited to see what is going to happen. This is interesting. No, it's Kalos, but it's Pokemon, so we'll take it. 50, half credit. Either way, I'm curious. There's no platforms in the middle, and that's usually what a lot of these Shoto fighters rely on. They're going to have to really play on the edges here. I usually expect a mid-stage game. I'm really going to be expecting it on both sides of the platform here.
Now, as you mentioned, my dream matchup, indeed, my friend, the King of Fighters versus Street Fighter. Although we're kind of mixing titles here, I still do enjoy nonetheless. Street Fighter is a game that I played a ton growing up, a lot with Tekken. King of Fighters, not a ton, but still an enjoyable time nonetheless. And the about these Shotos is that you worry about when you look when you get out the stage, you just know your show every single time when you land makes my life easy.
Yeah, the interesting thing about this is as soon as one of them gets the other off stage, that may be a kill because both of them pretty bad recoveries, pretty bad off stage game. We see STAC's ECAC able to go in and get 51% already. Some great shielding though from AZ Tropical to turn this around and find an amazing combo off stage. ECAC going to be able to side B in, grabs the legs with those magnet hands, and has to re-engage. Tied up on percentages, it is just back and forth combos here. These 2 duking it out with nothing but their fists.
So far, like you're saying, just pretty percentage across the board for both of them. Just try to trade hits for as much as they can, and this is awesome because you can see just how technical and like both of them are trying to tie each other and kind of read what the other person might do, which is, although may not make for the most exciting match, but it's so technical. I'm having a blast.
Yeah, 100%. They're definitely, we see a lot of respect for these 2 and just a lot of like careful engagements. Nobody wants to overextend because the second you do, you lose that stock. Now ECAC going to find themselves 1 stock in the lead. AZ Tropical trying to find some damage early on, not able to land it yet. And here comes Zach from the heavens with the dash attack in
40% already online for AZ Tropical. Another lineup combo goes all the way to 65, but Zach cannot find that kill confirm quite yet.
Zach now has to try to get this stock based on this percentage and then doing a wonderful job of that. AZ Tropical already at 88.
The up airs. 98 to 2%. Zack Attack lost one stock and just said, never mind, I never want to do that again. Coming through here, able to really rack up this percent, and that dash attack, not quite gonna kill, but I mean, probably this far away is gonna be able to. Goes for a forward smash, goes for the dive on the way out, misses the engagement dive as well. They dance into the air, hugging on the way through, but nobody finds that damage yet. The shield will not break, and that's gonna give AZ Tropical some time to rack up another 21%.
Not bad at all right now. AZ Tropical looking to try to do as much as they can, because 143, one solid combo that kills.
That move is so strong. It is just an amazing move, and Zack Attack's got to be furious that they found that one there, because now Zack Attack has to go into that 2-2, that tie-up game with only a single stock. So theoretically, you know, if Zack Attack, worst case scenario, loses, Derpager is going to have to go through 6 stocks on their lonesome, which, to be fair, we've already seen them do once.
Yeah, Zack Attack there, like, I find was playing, gave a little bit too much respect over to the Ken, right? They had a lot of stage control where I find if they just played the edge guardian like they're doing previously, to make sure to go for the consistent dash attacks, they would have been fine. The stock would have been this, because that 143 didn't have to do much else besides maybe just a slightly charged neutral or just one smash attack, and that's theirs. That is, the stock is theirs. They maintained their 2. They're fine, but Ken has an amazing potential to, I find out today, to kill that like 40, as long as you get the fully charged Shoryuken from the ground. So that's, I'm gonna go and remember that for sure.
I expect to see Bugaboo here. We're either going to see Bugaboo or Pazora, and I don't think we're going to be seeing Pazora, because Pazora did lose to Zack Attack earlier tonight. So I think throwing in Bugaboo, the person that beat him once, can they beat this player again? Because Terry has been tearing it up across the board, and there it is. It is going to be Bugaboo. My brain feels gigantic. I'm super excited to see if Bugaboo is going to be able to clean this series back up and tie it up, or is STAC really going to start to run away with this again?
I would be a little bit scared, because if I am them, they did at least at most one stock out of this, but I think continue to go in the series saw previously, right? Considering they only take about 2% as soon as they went down the first stock, so it might be a little bit easier for the villager. We might get a 2-0 for STAC, but on the other end, you know, this is a BO3, so things could definitely flip on their head as you get ready for the next match.
100%. Things could flip right here, right now. STAC, they are currently at a deficit still. Zack Attack has 1 stock going into this, so we're looking at 4 stocks to 6 stocks on the other side. Fanshaw, they have those 6. They're ready to bring them out, and Bugaboo got pretty close to beating Zack Attack last time around, was able to do so because of the stock deficit. Things got really close. They were able to win it all, and now they've got that stock advantage again. Let's see if they can utilize it all the same and force Derpager to make an appearance again.
I mean, I'm sure we see Derpager, but we get a little bit of a switch up. Okay. We have
like this more.
Not Marth, essentially.
Better Marth, you mean. Better
Marth, yes, sir.
Better Marth definitely making an appearance here. I think this makes a lot more sense than Diddy Kong. Diddy Kong struggles on kill confirms. I talked about that a lot. Lucina, she has the exact opposite issue. Everything she does is a kill confirm. So all she needs to do is get a couple of good hits here and there. I think she can kill Terry at maybe 40-50%. All she has to do is get him off stage. Bugaboo going to be going in for an early engagement. Instead, gets caught by that flare coming out from STAC's Zack Attack. Already able to find that double up air here. Turns into triple, 37%. God, I forgot she hits like a truck.
Yeah, and a Swordy versus a Shoto matchup is so rough for any Shoto, honestly. Like, because as soon as, as Lucina, if you can just make sure to maintain your space and just try to hit by just the edge of your sword, Terry can do nothing. Like, absolutely nothing, and this is just a free game for you.
100%. We're going to have to see what Zack Attack can do here, because he wants to farm as many stocks as possible. So the win condition for Zack Attack right now isn't win the game. It's take out as many stocks as you can. If you win the game by doing that, that's great. But by no means is the current win condition beat Bugaboo. It is kill Bugaboo as many times as you can before you die.
Yeah, at least get one. Like we're hoping for minimum one that is actually your duty as an American. But if not one, then
Is Terry American?
I was thinking also absolutely yes. King of Fighters Terry American.
Oh, nice. I didn't know that. I've never played the game. I sure would like to. But Zack Attack's not even going to play this game. Zack Attack's just going to get forced off stage. And Bugaboo doing exactly what I said. Got him off stage around, I think it was 68%, right? Got him right off stage. And Terry just cannot recover. Better Marth is Better Marth for a reason. That was a phenomenal turnaround for Bugaboo. And this is really looking good for Fanshawe. We're starting to see why this team is 5-1 all the same. Both these teams are 5-1.
Exactly. That's the craziest part. Both these teams are extremely strong on both ends here. So big shout out to them for almost maintaining their insane, almost perfect record, right? But now the Villager has to come in and do so much work.
And I've got to say that's so much harder against Lucina too, because she is a rush down character. She's going to get in your face. She's going to stab you 1,000 times before you even know what's going on, and you can't plant a tree while you're getting stabbed. You can't pull out a slingshot while you're getting stabbed. I think if Bugaboo plays this rush down, this is going to be really hard for Derpager.
Yeah, this is going to be an extremely tough time. And don't forget to if he matches the Lucina, there's Yoshi afterwards. Yoshi's there. So and the Yoshi as well. Not exactly rush down, but still damage profile. And if he's allowed to get in the face of Villager, then he's a pretty light guy. He's a small dude, so all those eggs, all those protein, he don't need it. He's gonna probably get smacked off his face.
And Villager, we saw against the Diddy Kong earlier, really liked to pocket that banana peel because that immediately disabled any mindset, any ability, any combo that Diddy Kong brought to the table. Lucina does not use a banana peel. She has no pocketable abilities. This is going to be really tough for Derpager to turn it around. Let's see if they can live up to that 5-1 name for STAC, or we may go to a Game 3 if Bugaboo wins this.
So far already, just yet again, we see Derpager playing a solid neutral game, and Lucina does best. And yes, just one bounce off the neutral. Still a tamer game than what we've seen so far.
Yeah, really just slow pressuring here, kind of slow cooking Derpager, making sure they don't fall into any comfortable combos. But speaking of comfortable combos, that's about 25% there from the triple slingshot into the clank. That's going to be a great opportunity to come in. That side B, that side special from Derpager. Very clearly they're engaging. Oh, that could have been bad had Bugaboo not had that second jump available. Only 1% separates these two right now. Bugaboo's kind of their tell, their giveaway, is they keep utilizing their double jump on mid-stage, and if Derpager can combo them off and they don't have that double jump to recover, that's a free stock. He even utilizes the recovery on stage, trying to drop out of that lineup, instead going to get caught by that up air. 100%, and here comes Derpager once again with that tree into bowling ball, but can't quite catch that ledge recovery option.
Yeah, Lucina just manages to make it a little bit farther than likely anticipated. Now we go back to just balance the rocket between that slingshot. 113 right now for Lucina. Derpager already still at a good solid 55, but he knows how much work he has to do. He knows the mountain he has to climb, and I don't know if they're going to be able to do it.
Yeah, and Derpager's got this great combo as well. It's so simple. We just saw it right there. It's that side special into short hop forward air. So it's pulling it out, and then he reads the jump, pulls out the slingshot. So either they're getting hit by the side special or they're getting hit by the slingshot. They need to choose the lesser of two evils there, which is the slingshot. But then we see Derpager loves to combo them in and out of that time and time again. Goes for the up tilt, wasn't quite able to find it there. Like you said, things were looking really good, around 50%, now all the way up to 91. Still can't find that kill confirmed.
See, the match to stay safe. He had no big hits, but what we see so far between these two, this should be, it traps him in the net, flings him off stage, but now Derpager has to see if he can somehow, some way, just stay on two stocks.
That tree just saved Derpager's life there. That tipper would have gone through, would have killed at 91 on the side of stage like that. Could have cost them a stock. They both miss a pretty crucial moment there. Nobody's able to combo off the back of it. That slingshot into side B, into slingshot again. Combo works. They just fall for it every time, and it racks up a good 10-15% for Derpager. Now the bowling ball comes out, but that up B goes a little higher than you think. The up air, not able to kill off the top of the hitbox.
That stage, if it was not there for Bugaboo, then she likely dies with that bowling ball. Gets struck out yet again on Derpinger too. Now Fisher trying to do the most.
No
Can
way,
he recover?
no way.
No. Wait. He gets back.
The fake
that
out.
was insane.
Whoa.
And he gets the stock.
Gets the
What a
sweet
mad
spot.
lad.
The sweet spot on the slingshot there is so unbelievably crucial. The side special catches out that neutral beat from Bugaboo once again, goes for the firework, and Derpinger, Villager in particular, one of the few characters that can go underneath almost any stage in the game, and we saw that really work out well there. That recovery so strong. It takes so long to come to a close as well.
Right now for Derpinger on the Villager. If he get a 3-stock on Lucina, he would have next match would essentially I'm sorry, that's my fault.
You did it, Ravish. You did it. Shame on you, Ravish. But still, Derpinger, with the way they've been playing, if they take 3 stocks and they go into the next one only down by a single stock, that's colossal. Like that is best case scenario for STAC right now. And Derpinger, definitely the player to do it. I've got to say, as an ex-Villager player, again, his utilization, or their utilization, excuse me, of these up airs and down airs, of these turnips, is something that a lot of Villager players don't do. And I think that's really why Derpinger is such a wild card. They may go for that repetitive, that combo of that side B slingshot, but it's those random up airs and down airs that are really catching these players off guard.
Yeah, just making sure to close the gap and like not giving Bugaboo a single space to get any of those tips on the edge of the sword, because we know that can just immediately just get off the stage, gets a good hit from there, but won't confirm. But now suddenly Derpinger is gonna feel that pressure. Can he recover? Yep, under the stage could be a-okay.
That was way too risky there. Bugaboo, had they reacted just a second earlier, would have found that second stock, but Derpinger did what they assumed needed to be done. Gonna go for that neutral beat, or excuse me, that side special once again. Slingshot, 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 into side special, into slingshot, into slingshot. That should be the stock here. Once again, the gimp comes through, no platform in sight. Bugaboo's journey will come to a close. Derpinger has done it, only losing 1 stock in the process. We're 3-2 stocks right now. STAC, they are 3 stocks away from winning the series 2-0.
And considering how Derpinger actually plays, this is doable.
Absolutely.
This is very, very doable and more than plausible, I find, at this point, because they play a very annoying game. Like
100%.
Realistically, that's what it is. Like if it's not like if it's not like you're saying they're getting struck by the rocket, it's just consistent slick shots, racking up a ton of percentage, and then is looking for either a turnip or for the tree to fall down. And unfortunately, Mother Nature gets very scared.
Absolutely, she really, really does. And Pizora is going to be back in, might be bringing out that Yoshi. We saw a Lucina swap already, so maybe we're going to see something else as well. Derpinger, though, I'm not mistaken, I'm not positive on this, but I'm pretty sure Derpinger has not played a game yet where they lost the first stock. So statistically speaking, if they find the first stock on Pizora, they just tie it up 2-2, and all of a sudden it is back in the hands of STAC. Pizora is going to have to come out swinging 110% and just put Derpinger in the ground.
They have to apply so much pressure, but I find this is what Lucy too. Like, get in the face, try to do as much as possible, but then try to super respectful, like really slow early game as well in between them. Just both of them vying for stage control 1, and the Derpinger trying to get into his own range where he can set up those neutrals and the slingshot, and from there, that was it. Like as soon as he was like, okay, cool, I can just rush them down. It's over.
Yeah. 100%. It's that rush down. It's that ability to engage. And it's that difficulty of, I talked about that gyroid slingshot combo, because all you can do in that situation is jump. And you just jump into the slingshot. So there really is no way out. Maybe you recover up and over, but then the end lag on that move is going to get you punished anyway. So it's such a difficult turnaround. Maybe you roll in, maybe you roll out. Nobody knows. Here's another swap, though, coming out from Pizora, the Wolf. This is an interesting choice.
I think interesting is the exact word for it. You know, Wolf can also poke from halfway across the screen, and those laser might be a good neutralizer to everything that the Villager does, but past that, if Wolf still can't get close, then we're back at the exact same place here, Seth.
Yeah, and Wolf's primary kill confirm is either going to be that, I already know why they went Wolf. We just saw it there. It's going to be that shine. It's going to be that deflect. It's going to be able to take away from so many abilities that Derpinger has been relying on up to this point. That can turn the tree around. That can turn the gyroid around, the slingshot, so on and so forth. And Pizora already, even without that shine, is able to find 71%. Like I said, Pizora's win condition was to find the stock on Derpinger before their own stock was found. And right now, that feels very possible.
Yes, sir. Pizora right now doing a fantastic job especially considering we're also on Battlefield 2. These stages are doing wonders for them. They need to continue to bounce up and down. He's like you're saying, use that shine, make sure they stay a little bit more safe. But if like nice edge guard on top of it, they'll just should be safe. But no 122. This is rough.
Yeah, praise the Magnet hands there. I'm expecting some kind of dash. I believe it's the up B that spikes down. I don't remember. I don't play Wolf very often, but I don't play against Wolf very often, rather. So I want to see Derpinger really try to find a little bit more mid-stage control. Pazora, Wolf in particular, really utilizes that off-stage gameplay, wants to keep the opponent on ledge so they can continuously find them away. And somehow, Derpinger has turned this back around. 108 to 147, almost found that kill confirm, but couldn't land it yet. Rolls right into that up smash from Pazora, and Derpinger down to the final stock. Zora, they are one stock away from forcing us all the way into a third series.
Yeah, they're caught up right over the back end. I thought that going off stage might have been fine, but up against the Wolf, considering how Pazora's been playing the edge guarding, this is like extremely tough, and this is actually something that Derpinger has not been faced before. Because more often than not, with all these stages and all the battles he's had previously, edge guarding wasn't something that he had to worry about. He was fine.
Yeah. I'm really shocked to see Derpinger's comfortability with being on ledge, where that's Pazora exactly wants them to be. We see Pazora really utilizing these lasers, utilizing these forward smashes, and constantly trying to two-frame Derpinger on the ledge there, but Derpinger just taking it in stride all the way to 150%. Wolf, deceivingly heavier than you may think, so he's really difficult to kill. But if Derpinger can find just this one stock, I really believe they can find the momentum to turn this around. However, every hit matters now. Pazora has them all the way up to 75%.
Yeah, this is just extremely tough right now. And Pazora, with them going down with two stocks on there, they can play extremely aggressively because the Villager, which I'm sure they're planning to do so exactly that. Little combo at the beginning of it. And one thing that they were mentioning a lot before here, Sep, is that comfort zone.
Yep.
Not been able to find so far.
It looks like they may have found their stride just a little bit, able to find a 100% combo. Not quite a 0 to death, but a great combo nonetheless. Derpinger, however, staring 100% in the face themselves. A great short hop off ledge into Slingshot. Gonna find 102 to 112. Pazora still an entire stock in the lead. It almost feels like a guarantee that we are going all the way to that third and final series. Both these teams 5-1, and by golly, are they showing it right here, right now. Derpinger up to, both of them, excuse me, at 117.3% difference. Derpinger going for that classic ledge get up, trying to pace out Pazora, goes in for the gyroid into Slingshot, once again off ledge. The Slingshot going to be able to find that stock, tied up 1-1. Derpinger 117%, only a breath away from death.
He cannot die. He is not allowed to get hit. I mean, he's not allowed to get hit at all in between them. So turn around, but
drop the combo.
We said we consistently. This is so rough right now for between them. Wolf, and he got neutral, and he side smash, and there it is. We're going to round 3.
I think that was a back air. We're going all the way to that third and final matchup. Pazora coming to life. And Pazora, if you're watching, don't take this the wrong way, but your Wolf notably better than your Yoshi. That was a very strong Wolf. We saw some great gameplay, some great control of ledges as well, and just very good combos, very good adaptation, which this game, more than almost any other esport, is entirely about adaptation. I think Pazora did a really good job finding the combos and constantly disrupting them there. Derpinger falls a little bit short, and that forces us all the way into game 3. This is actually the first game 3 I've had. Every game I've cast for ECAC up to this point has been a 2-0, so I am very excited to get some third game action.
I've had one game 3 on ECAC. It's been 2-0 across the board for me as well. So I'm glad that these teams, you can see why they're 5-1, but I want to talk about the lineup change that I find that essentially just trickled all the way down for the Villager too. But putting that Bowser first, wasn't able to have much of an impact. Only gets one stock, and then on the other end, that Ken takes Terry over to one stock as well. Which, by the way, we didn't really talk about, bro. Ken did so much work in the previous round, which some of those stocks realistically should have had.
Yeah.
We're here.
Yeah. I mean, we're here. It's one of those situations, like I always say, a wise man once said, We absolutely take those. So even if those stocks aren't supposed to happen, you're glad to see them. You're glad to see them make an appearance as well. And I'm really curious, are we going to be seeing any swaps from the side of STAC this time? You know, they played the same three across the board. Neo Joe came out on that Bowser. That team STAC feels a little bit more like those specialist players, like they only kind of have that one main focus, especially you can tell Derpager has been labbing those combos for a long time. So I would be very surprised if they brought out a secondary character, but Fanshawe, they showed us they've got some back pocket picks and they made a huge difference.
Oh yeah, massive, especially with that wolf, right? Just neutralizing so much of the villager, of what the villager could do, not allowing them to play that game. I can't help but think if he had one more stock, we might not be here right now.
I think they would have won it. I truly do.
Which is still an absolute wild thought to me, though. So one thing I'm going to do here, Sep, is I'm going to take us to a short break. When we come back, we'll have a final match tonight. Stick around for a bit.
Staring contest.
Who wins? We with the audience.
This is
so
it.
It's fine, though.
If you guys blink, you got to be honest. You got to tell us if you.
You got to let us know. We haven't blinked yet.
Know. I don't think I've blinked. Blinked.
Blank is. I don't think that's the right word, but
I'm gonna blink though. I'm staring right into my ring light. I had to give up. I lost. I'm sorry.
Okay, man. When you gave out, I gave out too, man. Come on, bro. When you said ring light, I was done. So, but once we're done, so we'll be back in a little bit. See you back here.
I can't do. I want to see the world. My vision on Shamu. That mean I got goals that's real big. Foes that's real big. Y'all offer too little. Sorry, my soul is real big. Coming into the ring with blows that's real big. I gotta do it big. That's the only way I can live.
What will you like today? Another Cloud 2 classic?
I'll stick with the usual. Maybe take a little bit off the sides.
Oh, that's fresh.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
Hey, watch your head. What sound experience would you like today?
I'll have the fantasy pack.
Good choice.
And could you make it a Cloud 2 Wireless?
On his way, sir.
Sounds amazing.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
Ain't accepting, ignore, just kicking down all the doors. Guarantee you, boy, if I ask for it, it's gotta be real big. I gotta make it just for my kids, and for their kids, it's kids. That's wealth, years and years. Promise my brother, soon as he out and finished his bid, we finna do it bigger than anybody ever did. The odds is real big, jobs that's real big. Satan trying a little, my God is real big. Stayed up on the grind on the cars is real big. I gotta do it big, the only way that I can live.
Hey man, I just can't find a comfortable headset. I mean, I've tried everything. Literally everything.
Sheesh, my brother. I got you.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
That is comfortable.
Y'all think too small, I got big dreams. You just starting, I'm way ahead at the end scenes. Started reading and dodging all of the quick schemes. Money like your Spotify, boy, I got 10 streams. And I'm still looking for more. My people, they got a soar, I'm putting that on the Lord. Ain't accepting, ignore, just kicking down all the doors. Guarantee you, boy, if I ask for it, it's gotta be real big. I gotta make it just for my kids, and for their kids, it's kids. That's wealth, years and years. Promise my brother, soon as he out and finished his bid, we finna do it bigger than anybody ever did. The odds is real big, jobs that's real big. Satan trying a little, my God is real big. Stayed up on the grind on the cars is real big. I gotta do it big, the only way that I can live. And I promise I'm trying to. Before you count me out, homie, let me remind you. They was blocking the shine, now I think it's my time to. Counting them dollar signs like lights, they'll blind you. Let me rewind to back when I was broke and I couldn't acquire 2 cents. And now I got 2 rents. They was sleeping on me, homie, must have got too big. Call my phone, I be like, who this? Damn right, hell yeah, I'm brand new. Smell like can too. I'm fresh forever like can, fool. Try and tell me what I can't do. I wanna see the world, my vision on Shamu. That mean I got goals that's real big, foes that's real big. Y'all offer too little, sorry, my soul is real big. Coming into the ring with blows that's real big. I gotta do it big, that's the only way I can live.
What will you like today? Another Cloud 2 classic?
I'll stick with the usual. Maybe take a little bit off the sides.
Oh, that's fresh.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
Hey, watch your head. What sound experience would you like today?
I'll have the fantasy pack.
Good choice.
And could you make it a Cloud 2 wireless?
On his way, sir.
Sounds amazing.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
Ain't accept and ignore, just kicking down all the doors. Guarantee you, boy, if I ask for it, it's gotta be real big. I gotta make it just for my kids and for their kids, just kids. That's wealth years and years. Promise my brother soon as he out and finish this bid, we finna do it bigger than anybody ever did. The odds is real big, jobs that's real big. Satan trying a little, my God is real big. Stayed up on the grind on the cars is real big. I gotta do it big, the only way that I can live.
Hey man, I just can't find a comfortable headset. I mean, I've tried everything. Literally everything.
Sheesh, my brother. I got you.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
Welcome back, everybody. No staring contest this time, but we are going to have to wait just a couple of minutes. We got one of the players in a bio break, so we're going to wait for them to get back. But either way, we can talk about the series we've had up to this point. This has been not only interesting in the fact of like we're all the way in game 3, but it's been interesting in the fact that we have seen some very unique characters today. And I really cannot get over that fact. We've seen, I mean, a Ken, which isn't super unique, but we've seen a Villager, which really blew me away. We've seen a Diddy Kong, which I think is insane. This is interesting. It almost feels like a, what's it called? A grab bag of character choices here. And that really is something that gives both these teams an advantage in their own unique sense.
Not only that, but also a Yoshi and a Wolf. Now, Wolf, of course, a little bit more common than the rest of the characters. But yeah, like with the Yoshi that we've seen too, like you were mentioning, it does feel as though that these teams do definitely have their specialized characters that not many people have been able to go up against, which is why I find they might be so far ahead. But we'll find out more about that as the view out of the BO3, the final match of the night was crew battle between STAC and Fanshaw.
Hot here. We are starting with the powerhouses in the form of Derpinger versus Bugaboo. Both these teams, one win on the board. These next 3 games, these next 9 stocks make or break these win-loss ratios. Both teams currently sitting at a 5-1. It looks like Derpinger is going to go for that classic slingshot combo. We know these gyroids really get in Bugaboo's head, and it's going to be difficult to turn around on them. A great nair to find Bugaboo off stage, but the recovery will magnet hands itself right back up. Still 0%, but Derpinger getting hot, able to find a 40% of their own.
There we go. Just as you say that stat, RX is 17% with just 2 hits. So that's better mark right there for you, my friends. But it wants to make a difference as Bugaboo's already at 98. The grab won't do much and can't combo off the up air either. As Derpinger continues to be a nuisance. This was a little bit of a closer match previously that we saw between the Lucina and the Villager the last time they met. But right now, Lucina only able to take 1 stock previously.
Derpinger, yeah, like you said, I mean, less than half of what Bugaboo already has in that first stock. We are hardly even a minute into this matchup, and Lucina, she's a little bit heavier than you may think, but she's not survive a back throw at 151 heavy. She's just really able to survive with some great DI from Bugaboo, but it's going to be the up air from Derpinger that finds that first stock kill, only at 70%, so a really strong start here for STAC.
So far, so the tree setup knocks it down, but in the air, sadly. Bugaboo not going up, not taking all that damage right to their face. But Derpinger right now, So feeling fine, not get barely
No
getting
way.
hit, but the little bowling ball confirm. What, bro?
I guess you could say Bugaboo struck out on that one. Ayo, oh my. If Derpinger would have hit that again, I would have screamed something like clip it, chat, clip it. But I guess we'll never know because Derpinger is not going to be able to find that second bowling ball. However, might be able to find that third stock. I hate to say it, but if Derpinger 3 stocks right here, I think STAC has already won.
Yeah, because we know just how good Derpinger actually is.
Yep.
And so, like, going into the next match, they might be able to. Oh, she can't recover.
Lucina's
man
one
actually
weakness.
3-star.
Lucina's one weakness, her recovery's garbage. That is the problem. It's not the worst, not by a mile, but it is definitely not the best. A very bad recovery, biting Bugaboo in the butt there, and that is just, I mean, I can't. Derpinger woke up, just chose violence. That was such a clean game. A 3 stock coming through. That, like I said, with that 3 stock, I think STAC has got this one in the bag.
Yeah, this is suddenly now such a turbulent game that they have to go up against. And like you're just mentioning, a single hit given over. He could easily take up to the next, like, I think at least 3 more stocks, and maybe even 1 more after that. You just love Villager.
I think Derpinger could 9 stock this, realistically speaking. I would confidently say Bugaboo is the strongest player on the side of Fanshawe, and Derpinger just ripped them to shreds there. So I think this is going to be a very difficult matchup. I think it's possible, especially with that Wolf we saw at the very end. If anyone's going to put down Derpinger, I think it's going to be that Wolf. I think it's going to be Pazora, who, as we can see, is already in lobby, is probably going to be making that next appearance. But all things considered, there's a lot of middle ground here. If Pazora falls, that's when things are going to crumble, right? But if Pazora takes out Derpinger, this is all of a sudden anybody's game once again.
Which, considering we saw, I think it was very close. But I don't know if he'll be able to recreate those same results as previously, because I definitely think that Derpinger was caught off guard by the Wolf, and then like took a lot of damage going up into the first and second stock, but you saw the adaptation. And although some of the hits were quite big, they were perfectly fine. So I'm assuming that at least lose 1 stock here, but they should have this.
Well, yeah, and I want to talk about it as well. We talked about had Derpinger 1 more stock in that last series, could have won it, right? So if they're going in Derpinger and Pazora into a clean 3-3, Derpinger can win that, but if Pazora comes out just as strong, finds another insane, 70% combo on one of those stocks, like right at the beginning, that's really going to give a great leg up to Fanshawe, but it's going to be a serious back and forth here. I want to like make a prediction, but with the spontaneity of this game up to this point, I truly don't know.
And neither do I here, amigo, but I was waiting on this player just to get in onto lobby and just make sure everything's okay, make sure everybody's back for their bios, and just have the characters they want. What I'm thinking is that, Pazora's on the right side to pick the character, unless, because I've never actually picked a character from that side before. Do that.
I haven't either, but it looks like Pazora's in the ring, so they must have figured out something we don't know. They find their way into the ring. I'm waiting on this appearance. Is it gonna be that Yoshi from earlier? Is it gonna be that Wolf? It's gonna be that Wolf. Yeah. So we are getting a run back of Game 3 from Set 2. It's gonna be Pazora versus Derpinger going toe to toe. 3 stocks on the board for both. And right now, I mean, I hate to say it, Pazora is the lifeline for Fanshawe.
So that means him being the lifeline, he has to show up here. This has to be it. But Derpinger already starting out strong. I don't hit her on that shield. Pazora just get 30% combo at the 49. Make that was what a start.
Yeah, we saw the bowling ball attempt too, which would have added a good 25%. We see Derpinger taking 10%, but already Pazora up to 84. So I made a comment about Pazora getting that classic 70% combo we saw earlier, but instead it's Derpinger who comes through and does it. That's going to be some great progress already. We saw the boxing gloves out for just a moment, but they were punching right into that shield. The Dryroid comes out, goes for the grab read as well, but not able to find it. Pazora almost 100% on the board. Luckily enough, Wolf hits pretty darn hard, so Pazora still can turn this stock around.
You were saying as well as that Wolf is also a little bit heavier than you think he is, well, so will not go down extremely fast. And we saw maybe the Lucina might but it won't necessarily make a ton of that difference. We were looking for him to play a lot of that Blight previously, just trying to absorb all those hits, but can't even find a second to do that. He's just getting bounced around the stage.
The pot falling off the stage, able to hit Pizora there, caught out by a little bit of action as well. I did not know Gyroid ate laser like that. That's a really interesting interaction that happens, but that's going to be great engagement for Derpager. He doesn't have to worry about that laser anymore if he can pull the Gyroid out in time. Both balloons popped with Magnum Hand's going to be able to keep Derpager alive. A great recovery up from Pizora. Finds another 20%, 161 to 85. And as long as Pizora finds this opportunity, they might be able to get it out.
There you go. That's the first stock here. But at 85, I find that suddenly you do also enter a range where you have to be pretty careful, especially if you are Derpager, because we know the Wolf can hit super heavy. And yep, there we go.
Yeah, that's going to be great. Pizora immediately ties it up. But as I say that, Derpager just lines it up. I mean, bump set spike, finds 60% onto Pizora there, but taking not any quite yet. So we saw this happen earlier, though. Derpager was in the lead by a country mile, and then all of a sudden things got turned around. Pizora found that stock just as quickly as Derpager was able to. However, Derpager just now taking that first lick of damage on the second stock, truly in a very good position.
Fantastic. We were mentioning too, as long as Derpager comes out of this with at least 2 stocks, then going into the final round, they are chilling. Absolutely fine. Pizora only at 92. They've got to somehow pick up the pace a little bit if they want to do more here for Fanshawe. But I don't know how much more they can do. There's that bowling ball. Yeah, they got nowhere to go, man.
Yeah, that bowling ball, the scariest thing about it, people used to utilize the tree a little bit more there because it covered a little bit further out off stage, but then they realized the bowling ball comes out twice, if not 3 times as fast. So they really wanted to bring out that damage quickly. Usually people are coming straight up off the side of stage, so it really did become a consistent Villager staple to just drop it off the side of a ledge, and that has just been a kill confirm for the Villager ever since. Pizora is already down to that final stock. 90% left. Derpager only losing 1. But if they can survive this without losing a second, like I said, I think Derpager could go all the way, taking all 9 stocks.
The tree planted this so far.
Don't do it.
Cut it
No.
down. Yeah, it's a too fast. 1-9.
The axe. That axe is brutal, and the thing about it is the tree has to be fully planted like that, or you're just gonna get the plant animation, you're gonna get the watering can. But if the tree's all the way up, that axe comes a swinging. The hitbox on that thing not only is insane, but the sweet spot, as we just saw, sends you into the absolute stratosphere.
He's way too good. Like, he's
It's
just
scary.
so gosh darn good. Like, out of the many teams we've seen so far in Smash, I've been here since week 1, like looking at these teams here, bro, and like, this is wild. He's just the way he plays around the entire stage, the things he's able to execute. He knows the character inside and out, and even see like some of the matchups too are an absolute breeze for him. Bro, why aren't you competing?
Honestly, this has been very strong. Other than that Captain Falcon that we saw 9 stock, whose name is currently escaping me, that is the only other player that I can think is up to this point of aggression, of talent so far. I'm going to say Derpager looking like one of the stronger players we've seen in the ECAC. I think you're spot on with that. Now it all relies on AZ Tropical. Nobody from STAC has made an appearance but Derpager so far. So even if Derpager falls, AZ's got to go through 6 more stocks to win this one out.
To say if this was a tall or Herculean task would be me lying. This is near impossible for them, honestly.
It is.
If we're being realistic here, bro, STAC as a team, no, Derpager as a player is way too good. Like, you know they're likely gonna leave their opponent with just 1 stock left, and 1 stock up against 6, unless you're that Captain Falcon from a couple weeks ago. Good luck to you, bro.
I wish I could remember that Falcon's name. They were crazy. That was some top tier Smash. That was wild. They were hitting spikes like nobody's business. But well, I'm sure we'll see them again. It was Ravish. He actually has a controller under the desk. He's faking it. These aren't schools. It's just Ravish. He's playing with 2 controllers. It's kind of insane, actually.
I'm that good. It's so fun fact. I don't know if you know, but over actually on the other side within League of Legends, there was a player named Saskia who used to play 2 characters, Draven and Yumi, by himself. That both their names were actually the arms of Saskia and the legs of Saskia, because He controlled the ADC with his hands and Yumi with foot pedals.
That is insane. Another fun fact about using your feet to play video games, Super Mario Odyssey, for a long time, the fastest speedrun record was in 2-player mode where they controlled Mario with their hands and Cappy with their feet with a different set of Joy-Cons. It was an absolutely insane thing, but I promise that is a real fact. You can look into it. It is an insane thing. I love Super Mario Odyssey speedruns, but I love Derpager Villager even more. AZ Tropical bringing out the Palutena for the first time. So AZ bringing out, I think this is their first character swap, right?
Yeah, it most definitely is. And I think we saw a Palutena last time we were casting to, were we second? Like, one of the best.
I believe so.
Palutenas on the ladder, in fact.
Yeah, I believe so. And Palutena, notorious for her Nair terrain. It got nerfed quite a while ago, but it's still a very aggressive thing. You can just Nair into Nair into Nair, and you can rack up some serious damage. Now we're going to see a small lightning kick come out, 37-41. That slingshot, though, just a great fight opener. It forces your opponent to do one of two things, jump or shield, and both of those things are insanely punishable. Now, that lock-on laser is going to be a great opportunity to engage a little closer for AZ, but they choose to use it more as a zoning tool than an engagement tool, which, for the time being, seems to be working. They're only down by just a little bit here on the percentage, but as I say it, they get hit by the slingshot 4 times in a row, and all of a sudden, we're at 82.
One thing I find that lays up against the Palu we won't have to worry about will be the bowling ball confirmed, just considering how insane her recovery is. So
yeah,
that shouldn't necessarily be something that we see too often within this match, though. But as you continue forward, right, Derpager has to find some other ways to try to confirm on this Palu. Now, we haven't seen, I think we've seen one tree confirmed so far, but Palu is decently light, so she's watching her figure. So this might be a little bit tough.
Absolutely. Derpager, I also have to say, I love the utilization of this recovery that we've seen. So many players will use it and just hard spam to get back to ledge, but Derpager really waits it out down there. They really play it patient, and that is an incredibly smart thing to do. It throws off the momentum of your opponent. They're not ready for whatever you choose to do coming back. AZ Tropical already up to 131, but Derpager 90%, Villager deceptively light, an incredibly light character. A great spot dodge there from AZ, gets that dodge, or excuse me, gets that grab out of the way, and AZ Tropical in a great spot to find a kill confirm, but instead it's Derpager with the stage spike that picks up that first kill.
That's crazy. But it shouldn't necessarily matter though. Palu just has 0% can play super aggressively.
Oh,
let's go for that bowling ball. We said it's not gonna happen, man. Her recovery is literally a teleport. You're not touching her.
Yeah, you're really gonna struggle to find a bowling ball kill on a Palutena unless she forgets to recover. And I believe that was a back air, finding Derpager getting a great lineup. But Villager recovery, I'm not positive. It may be the longest recovery in the game. I'm not sure of that. It may be King K. Rool, but it's definitely got to be up there.
So far though, but Derpager's low 138. Tropical just the fireball a little bit too good. Nice range, confirms it, takes him off. Only a 1 stock though. He could easily do this. Yeah, this is STAC. Wonderful job coming out for y'all, man. Y'all are amazing. Man, next. I'm calling it right here.
Oh, believe it or not, Villager is in fact not even in the top 10 of best recoveries. Now, Isabel is, so I almost count that. She's number 5, but as a Piranha Plant player, you think I would have known Piranha Plant had the best recovery in the game. But anyway, I digress. Derpager looking great right now. AZ Tropical down to that final stock of a hero play is going to start. It's right here, right now. We see Derpager going for that double down air, the side special, making an appearance as well to force that platform gameplay. Goes up for an up air, not going to land it quite yet. 58-44 on that final stock, but there's 6 to go on the side of STAC.
44-76 between them. Derpager continue to play that poke game, trying to line Poly to get close to good dodge. On the other end, use the recovery to get right back on stage to make sure that Derpager can't actually poke them out in between them with a fireball at the perfect range. Puts up a fair amount, but it's just not gonna be enough. No matter how much you do, Derpager just does more.
Yeah. Literally, Derpager just feels like they're constantly 3, 4, 5 steps ahead. I would love to see a bowling ball play. No, goes for the tree. Oh my goodness. Oh my. An amazing kill. The bowling ball wouldn't work, so he read the roll in on ledge to grab the kill there and secure all 9 stocks of game 3. Things got a little bit close, and Derpager in his best Thanos impression said, I'll do it myself. Lined some things up, found some great value, and turned that around for STAC.
Now what I'm trying to see is the Captain Falcon go up against Derpager.
Oh, I can't wait.
That's
for
what I
whatever
want.
That is.
That's like, I don't know when it's gonna happen. If it's gonna happen, I need it to happen. This is so exciting here, Seth. But I believe we do have an interview coming our way. So we follow what's from you before we head off to that.
Yeah, absolutely. Like you said, we got an interview coming up. And Ravish, do you know what I love more than interviews just a little bit? Plugging myself on social media. So if you guys do want to follow me on Twitter, it is directly above me. I think right there. Look, he points the right way, and Ravish is right there above him to the right as well. We'd like if you guys follow us. Don't feel obligated. We just think it's neat to get new followers. We'd love to talk to you guys off stream as well. Anyway, let's throw it to a break. We'll be right back with an interview in just a couple of minutes.
That is comfortable.
Y'all think too small, I got big dreams. You just starting, I'm way ahead at the end scenes. Started reading and dodging all of the quick schemes. Money like your Spotify, boy, I got 10 streams. And I'm still looking for more. My people, they got a soar, I'm putting that on the Lord. Ain't accepting, ignore, just kicking down all the doors. Guarantee you, boy, if I ask for it, it's gotta be real big. I gotta make it just for my kids and for their kids, just kids. That's wealth years and years. Promise my brother soon as he out and finished his bid, we finna do it bigger than anybody ever did. The odds is real big, jobs that's real big. Satan trying a little, my God is real big. Stayed up on the ground on the cars is real big. I gotta do it big, the only way that I can live. And I promise I'm trying to. Before you count me out, homie, let me remind you. They was blocking the shine, now I think it's my time to. Counting them dollar signs like lights, they'll blind you. Let me rewind to. Back when I was broke and I couldn't acquire 2 cents, and now I got 2 rents. They was sleeping on me, homie, must have got too big. Call my phone, I be like, who this? Damn right, hell yeah, I'm brand new. Smell like can too. I'm fresh forever like canned food. Try and tell me what I can't do. I wanna see the world, my vision on Shamu. That mean I got goals that's real big, foes that's real big. Y'all offer too little, sorry, my soul is real big. Coming into the ring with blows that's real big. I gotta do it big, that's the only way I can live.
What will you like today? Another Cloud 2 classic?
I'll stick with the usual. Maybe take a little bit off the sides.
Oh, that's fresh.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
Hey, watch your head. What sound experience would you like today?
I'll have the fantasy pack.
Good choice.
And could you make it a Cloud 2 wireless?
On his way, sir.
Sounds amazing.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
Ain't accepting, ignore, just kicking down all the doors. Guarantee you, boy, if I ask for it, it's gotta be real big. I gotta make it just for my kids and for their kids, just kids. That's wealth years and years. Promise my brother soon as he out and finished his bid, we finna do it bigger than anybody ever did. The odds is real big, jobs that's real big. Satan trying a little, my God is real big. Stayed up on the ground on the cars is real big. I gotta do it big, the only way that I can live.
Hey man, I just can't find a comfortable headset. I mean, I've tried everything. Literally everything.
Sheesh, my brother. I got you.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
That is comfortable.
Y'all think too small, I got big dreams. You just starting, I'm way ahead at the end scenes. Started reading and dodging all of the quick schemes. Money like your Spotify, boy, I got 10 streams. And I'm still looking for more. My people, they got a soar, I'm putting that on the Lord. Ain't accepting, ignore, just kicking down all the doors. Guarantee you, boy, if I ask for it, it's gotta be real big. I gotta make it just for my kids and for their kids, just kids. That's wealth years and years. Promise my brother soon as he out and finished his bid, we finna do it bigger than anybody ever did. The odds is real big, jobs that's real big. Satan trying a little, my God is real big. Stayed up on the ground on the cars is real big. I gotta do it big, the only way that I can live. And I promise I'm trying to. Before you count me out, homie, let me remind you. They was blocking the shine, now I think it's my time to. Counting them dollar signs like lights, they'll blind you. Let me rewind to. Back when I was broke and I couldn't acquire 2 cents, and now I got 2 rents. They was sleeping on me, homie, must have got too big. Call my phone, I be like, who this? Damn right, hell yeah, I'm brand new. Smell like can too. I'm fresh forever like canned food. Try and tell me what I can't do. I wanna see the world, my vision on Shamu. That mean I got goals that's real big, foes that's real big. Y'all offer too little, sorry, my soul is real big. Coming into the ring with blows that's real big. I gotta big, that's the only way I can live.
What will you like today? Another Cloud 2 classic?
I'll stick with the usual. Maybe take a little bit off the sides.
Oh, that's fresh.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
Hey, watch your head. What sound experience would you like today?
I'll have the fantasy pack.
Good choice.
And could you make it a Cloud 2 wireless?
On his way, sir.
Sounds amazing.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
Ain't accept and ignore, just kicking down all the doors. Guarantee you, boy, if I ask for it, it's gotta be real big. I gotta make it just for my kids and for their kids, just kids. That's wealth years and years. Promise my brother soon as he out and finish this bid, we finna do it bigger than anybody ever did. The odds is real big, jobs that's real big. Satan trying a little, my God is real big. Stayed up on the grind on the cars is real big. I gotta do it big, the only way that I can live.
Hey man, I just can't find a comfortable headset. I mean, I've tried everything. Literally everything.
Sheesh, my brother. I got you.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
That is comfortable.
Y'all think too small, I got big dreams. You just starting, I'm way ahead at the end scenes. Started reading and dodging all of the quick schemes. Money like your Spotify, boy, I got 10 streams. And I'm still looking for more. My people, they got a soar, I'm putting that on the Lord. Ain't accept and ignore, just kicking down all the doors. Guarantee you, boy, if I ask for it, it's gotta be real big. I gotta make it just for my kids and for their kids, just kids. That's wealth years and years. Promise my brother soon as he out and finish this bid, we finna do it bigger than anybody ever did. The odds is real big, jobs that's real big. Satan trying a little, my God is real big. Stayed up on the grind on the cars is real big. I gotta do it big, the only way that I can live. And I promise I'm trying to. Before you count me out, homie, let me remind you. They was blocking the shine, now I think it's my time to. Counting them dollar signs like lights, they'll blind you. Let me rewind to back when I was broke and I couldn't acquire 2 cents. And now I got 2 rents. They was sleeping on me, homie, must have got too big. Call my phone, I be like, who this? Damn right, hell yeah, I'm brand new. Smell like can too. I'm fresh forever like canned food. Try and tell me what I can't do. I wanna see the world, my vision on Shamu. That mean I got goals that's real big, foes that's real big. Y'all offer too little, sorry, my soul is real big. Coming into the ring with blows that's real big. I gotta do it big, that's the only way I can live.
What will you like today? Another Cloud 2 classic?
I'll stick with the usual. Maybe take a little bit off the sides.
Oh, that's fresh.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
Hey, watch your head. What sound experience would you like today?
I'll have the fantasy pack.
Good choice.
And could you make it a Cloud 2 wireless?
On his way, sir.
Sounds amazing.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
Ain't accept and ignore, just kicking down all the doors. Guarantee you, boy, if I ask for it, it's gotta be real big. I gotta make it just for my kids and for their kids, just kids. That's wealth years and years. Promise my brother soon as he out and finish this bid, we finna do it bigger than anybody ever did. The odds is real big, jobs that's real big. Satan trying a little, my God is real big. Stayed up on the grind on the cars is real big. I gotta do it big, the only way that I can live.
Hey man, I just can't find a comfortable headset. I mean, I've tried everything. Literally everything.
Sheesh, my brother. I got you.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
That is comfortable.
Y'all think too small, I got big dreams. You just starting, I'm way ahead at the end scenes. Started reading and dodging all of the quick schemes. Money like your Spotify, boy, I got 10 streams. And I'm still looking for more. My people, they got a soar, I'm putting that on the Lord. Ain't accepting, ignore, just kicking down all the doors. Guarantee you, boy, if I ask for it, it's gotta be real big. I gotta make it just for my kids and for their kids' as kids. That's wealth years and years. Promise my brother soon as he out and finish this bid, we finna do it bigger than anybody ever did. The odds is real big, jobs that's real big. Satan trying a little, my God is real big. Stayed up on the grind on the cars is real big. I gotta do it big, the only way that I can live. And I promise I'm trying to. Before you count me out, homie, let me remind you. They was blocking the shine, now I think it's my time to. Counting them dollar signs like lights, they'll blind you. Let me rewind to back when I was broke and I couldn't acquire 2 cents. And now I got 2 rents. They was sleeping on me, homie, must have got too big. Call my phone, I be like, who this? Damn right, hell yeah, I'm brand new. Smell like can too. I'm fresh forever like canned food. Try and tell me what I can't do. I wanna see the world, my vision on Shamu. That mean I got goals that's real big, foes that's real big. Y'all offer too little, sorry, my soul is real big. Coming into the ring with blows that's real big. I gotta do it big, that's the only way I can live.
What will you like today? Another Cloud 2 classic?
I'll stick with the usual. Maybe take a little bit off the sides.
Oh, that's fresh.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
Hey, watch your head. What sound experience would you like today?
I'll have the fantasy pack.
Good choice.
And could you make it a Cloud 2 Wireless?
On his way, sir.
What is going on, everybody, and welcome back for the interview we've got going on for you guys here tonight. This has been a wild series, but we are here with a player after my own heart. Not only a player playing one of my favorite characters in the game, but also securing a 9 stock. We are here with Derpiger, the Villager player. Derpiger, how you feel? You just tore it up tonight. I mean, how do you feel after that?
I feel pretty good after game 2. I was getting a little bit concerned because the Wolf, honestly, I thought he had my number, but, you know, I guess I adapted. It happens.
Absolutely. Yeah, we talked about that a lot. Your adaptation was part of the reason you were such a strong character. So I want to ask a question. It's a simple one, but at the same time, it's like kind of a weird one. How did you end up still on Villager? Because he's such an uncommon character at this point. So what kind of drew you to him to stay on this character for so long?
So the first real video game I actually played was Animal Crossing for the GameCube, and when Smash 4 came out, I was a super casual player. Like, I played with items. I was trash at the game, to be fair. And then I started watching YouTube videos about Smash, and then I learned about the Villager player named Renai. And he was the best player in Japan, and he got like 3rd at Genesis 3. He almost beat Zero. He beat a bunch of great players, and he was just insane at the game. And right from there, I'm just like, I need to get good with this character. This character is sick.
Yeah, I think sick is an understatement with what you showed us today. Your performance was absolutely wild there, Amigo. But yeah, so you mentioned before, talk to me more about your adaptation as you went from like game 1, 2 to 3, because game 1, like things were back and forth, but like that was pretty easy, like overall anchoring for you. Game 2, it's a tough round, especially up against the Lucina and the Wolf, and it was looking a bit dire. But I remember Sepp and I were saying that, you know, if you had one more stock, that was yours. But game 3, that was a dismantling, brother.
So at game 3, I had a pretty clear understanding of what to do against the Lucina. I felt like near the end, I played kind of sloppy in game 2 against Lucina, and I think that kind of translated against the Wolf. And I kind of played in set 2, I played the Lucina the same way to now I was playing against the Wolf, which they played differently. And then, so for game 3, I kind of separated playing against Lucina and Wolf a bit better. Against the Wolf, I stayed a bit more grounded. I shielded more because Wolf doesn't really have... If he's not grabbing, none of his stuff is really that safe on shield. So, yeah, there's that. And Also, I got a bit more used to the higher recoveries and just hit him in the air, just hit him before he hits me, because Wolf usually lands with aerial. So if you just hit him before he throws in an aerial, then you're in a good spot.
Yeah, that's phenomenal stuff for you, Seth. What you got?
Yeah, no, that is such a great point, honestly. And I gotta say, this is not even a question. This is a compliment. Your utilization of Villager's recovery off stage, every time you recovered, I was like, oh no, he's not gonna make it. But you always found a way to get back out of that ledge. I think that is so interesting, because I talked about this earlier. So many Villagers will just spam straight up and they'll grab ledge and they'll roll on. But you did a really good job kind of keeping that wild card of that offstage gameplay. And I thought that was super impressive.
Yeah, it's definitely a thing that, like, it's definitely an autopilot thing for a lot of like Villagers, because they're like, oh, my up B can go forever. But the problem with Villagers up B is that it can go very far, but he has no defensive options. All he can do is move, so people can just hit you for free. So you have to just make sure that you're not predictable, because especially against like Wolf, if you like up B at the same time, every time he can just time his down smash or F tilt, and then you can die really early. So you have to make sure to make them you have to make them guess and not be able to just predict when they're going to do it.
For sure. Yeah, so last question, Derbinger, before we let you go. Just a simple one. Is there anybody you want to thank or shout out just while we've got you here in the interview?
Yeah, I would like to shout out, obviously, STAC and my team. They're great people. And I would like to especially shout out Joe. Recently, he won a Dragon Ball FighterZ tournament, and he's definitely a big reason to why I am the player that I am, because we always had a rivalry going when we first met each other, and we went from scrubs to, I would think we're pretty decent at the game now. So
pretty
definitely
decent.
A reason why I'm who I am.
He says pretty decent after 9 stocking. That's humble if I've ever seen it. But Derbinger, thank you so much for joining us, man. It's an absolute pleasure, and I cannot wait to see what y'all are going to do next if you can keep that up.
Okay. Thank you. Have a good day.
Yeah, you as well. Thank you so much. And with that, folks, we are bringing it to a close. Thank you so much for joining us. This is a blast every single week. We love to do this. So if you guys want to follow us on those socials, they're directly above us. A huge shout out to Colton in the back line. He does all the production, all the observing, everything you've seen happen that isn't us talking. Colton has done it. So a huge shout out to him. Thank you to both the teams for coming out. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. We'll be back tomorrow with Valorant. So if you folks want to check that out, I'll actually be here. Ravish won't, but I will actually be back in the casting booth. So we will see you folks tomorrow for that. But for the time being, check your posture, drink some water, and don't forget to love each other. Have a great rest of your night.
Sounds amazing.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
Ain't accepting, ignore, just kicking down all the doors. Guarantee you, boy, if I ask for it, it's gotta be real big. I gotta make it just for my kids, and for their kids, it's kids. That's wealth, years and years. Promise my brother, soon as he out and finished his bid, we finna do it bigger than anybody ever did. The odds is real big, jobs that's real big. Satan trying a little, my God is real big. Stayed up on the grind on the cars is real big. I gotta do it big, the only way that I can live.
Hey man, I just can't find a comfortable headset. I mean, I've tried everything. Literally everything.
Jeez, my brother. I got you.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
That is comfortable.
Y'all think too small, I got big dreams. You just starting, I'm way ahead at the end scenes. Started reading and dodging all of the quick schemes. Money like your Spotify, boy, I got 10 streams. And I'm still looking for more. My people, they got a soar, I'm putting that on the Lord. Ain't accepting, ignore, just kicking down all the doors. Guarantee you, boy, if I ask for it, it's gotta be real big. I gotta make it just for my kids, and for their kids, it's kids. That's wealth, years and years. Promise my brother, soon as he out and finished his bid, we finna do it bigger than anybody. nobody ever did. The odds is real big, jobs that's real big. Satan trying a little, my God is real big. Stayed up on the grind on the cards is real big. I gotta do it big, the only way that I can live. And I promise I'm trying to. Before you count me out, homie, let me remind you. They was blocking the shine, now I think it's my time to. Counting them dollar signs like lights, they'll blind you. Let me rewind to back when I was broke and I couldn't acquire 2 cents. And now I got 2 rents. They was sleeping on me, homie, must have got too big. Call my phone, I be like, who this? Damn right, hell yeah, I'm brand new. Smell like can too. I'm fresh forever like canned food. Try and tell me what I can't do. I wanna see the world, my vision on Shamu. That mean I got goals that's real big, foes that's real big. Y'all offer too little, sorry, my soul is real big. Coming into the ring with blows that's real big. I gotta do it big, that's the only way I can live.
What will you like today? Another Cloud 2 classic?
I'll stick with the usual. Maybe take a little bit off the sides.
Oh, that's fresh.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
Hey, watch your head. What sound experience would you like today?
I'll have the fantasy pack.
Good choice.